Alrighty, welcome to our product call. If you are someone who's interested in Plexus, welcome for taking this first step of just learning a little bit about us. If you are new and you're so excited about your products, welcome. We are excited to have you. You're going to fall in love. And if you're somebody who's been around for a while, well, welcome back. So we're going to go ahead and get started. My name is Tara Castaneda. I am a Diamond Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus. I've been with Plexus for about 6 years, and I want to share a brief I could spend 30 minutes talking about my health testimony because these products are amazing, but I'm going to briefly share with you how Plexus has impacted my life. When I began 6 years ago, I needed to lose some weight. Didn't really know anything about gut health, anything about how my body works together. I was just vain and I wanted to lose some weight. And so I tried Plexus because my mom was trying it and she was having some great success. So I jumped in, and in my first month, I started noticing additional benefits: better energy, reduction of my depression, reduction of anxiety, just better management of my feelings and emotions and my mood swings. And then into my second, third month, inches started falling off. I no longer had migraines. I no longer had chronic constipation that I thought was just normal. Oh my gosh, that was not normal. So my digestive system cleared. I also had a really poor relationship with food. I struggle with eating disorders. I'm becoming more and more open about that part of my testimony. And since Plexus has happened in my life, about 6 years now, I have been off my depression and anxiety medicine for 5 years now, 5.5 years now, which has been amazing for me. I have a healthy relationship with food, both physically and mentally. I have proper digestive function, and I no longer struggle with mood swings and depression and anxiety nearly as often as what I did that was so debilitating for me. I am down 30 to 40 pounds. We as women fluctuate with our weight, but I'm down great amounts. That's a buttload of weight, y'all. And I feel so much better. I've had 2 pregnancies and I've nursed 3 babies through these past 6 years. So my body's been a visit. And it was really great. Doctor approved. So if you are someone that's interested in the pregnancy or nursing aspect, I have a video that I'm happy to share with you. Get with someone else on this call who invited you, and you can hear that full testimony. So to kick us off, I want to kind of explain what is Plexus, right? Plexus is health and wellness supplements, right? They're clean, they're plant-based, they're natural. So we're going to go through some of our key products, me, Jenny, and Amy, to share with you what they are, how they work, how to take them, because if you are new, you bought a welcome pack, more than likely these products are in your arsenal and we want you to be prepared. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So the number one product that you probably know about us is our pink drink, right? And that's our Slim. So our Slim comes in 2 different kinds. We have a hunger control Slim, and we have a microbiome activating Slim. So let's talk about the Hunger Control Slim, right? It's, like I said, one of our most popular products. It's diabetic friendly. It was actually created for diabetics. And it has hints of blood orange, lime, and lemon flavors. So I absolutely love it. And you mix it with water. I either pour it straight into a water bottle and shake it, or pour it into an empty glass and fill it with water and stir. And this isn't a meal replacement, guys. This is kind of, it's just a drink that you enjoy. Sometimes I have more than one a day because they taste really good and it's added benefits. But this drink balances your blood sugar levels. It keeps your cholesterol and blood pressure and lipids at healthy levels. That has so much to do with your body, right? And the hunger control portion has twice the amount of the natural occurring fiber that exists in the world. So it's got twice the amount of fiber in this particular Slim package. So as you drink it, it expands in your tummy, makes you feel full. So it reduces your desire for food, right? You still eat, right? You still are going to eat, but it just helps keep that appetite controlled and managed. Let's see what else. So from this, you can expect better sleep, better ability to focus, reduced binge eating, reduced desires for unhealthy foods. Raise your hand if you're on the call and you like have noticed a difference that you don't want junk foods, like you crave water and fruits and veggies and salads. Like that was the craziest thing for me. Like I wanted that. Loss of sugar cravings, right? This is all has to do with your blood sugar being balanced as well. And from that, right, you're not going to have this roller coaster effect of like your peaks of energy and then your like 2 p.m. crashes where you need like a soda or a pick-me-up or a nap. You're not going to experience that. It's going to feel very balanced for you. You're going to wake up feeling refreshed, right? And this product helps burn fat. So you might be going, wait, I don't need to lose weight. If that's you, bless your heart. That's amazing, right? But if you're worried, I shouldn't take this because I don't need to lose weight, guess what? You're in luck. It targets fat. So if you don't have fat to lose, you still have all of these other added benefits that can be there for you. If you have fat to lose, great. It's going to help you lose that, right? Hence the name Slim. So everyone can benefit from this product. I kind of call this the restart button. It gets your body and all those basic functions back to its original functioning, the way it should function, the way your body was designed to function. And so let's talk about the second one. It's the microbiome activating. And you might be going, I know exactly what you're talking about, or you're speaking a foreign language to me, and that's okay. So what is microbiome? It's basically the balance of good to bad flora in your gut. So it's the microbiome, the whole home of the bacteria in your gut, and there's got to be a balance in that, right? So the microbiome activating Slim helps target that gut health piece. Okay, so it's going to have a little bit of a different flavor. It's going to taste like watermelon, raspberry, and lemon. And like I said, it's focused on that gut health piece. So it's got an amazing prebiotic, right? And I'm not even going to attempt to say the prebiotic because it's like the super scientific word that I would just like an idiot trying to say, but we call it XOS as short, right? XOS, okay? And it increases lactobacillus, which is a great probiotic for you by 365%. It helps your bifidobacterium, another fancy probiotic for you, Akkermansia, all good gut bacteria, right? So this is great. My husband absolutely loves this one. I prefer the hunger control. So how do you drink this? Well, for the hunger control, I encourage you to sip on it, not chug it. You're going to want to chug it, but don't, because you have to allow it to fill your tummy. And here's the beautiful thing about Plexus, and you're going to hear both Jenny and Amy talk about this. There is flexibility within our products. It's not like you have to set your time at a certain time every day and like revolve your life around Plexus. That's not realistic, and that's not fun, and that's not what this is. It's flexible to fit your lifestyle. The main thing, get it in your body every 24 hours, like drink it, okay? So a lot of people love it first thing when they wake up. That's awesome. Some people drink it for lunch. Some people drink it in the afternoon. There have been days where my day just like flew by and I'm sitting in bed and I'm putting lotion on my hands and I'm like, oh, I forgot my Slim. And I go and drink my Slim right before bed. There's no caffeine in it, guys. It's just, it helps your body balance itself. I prefer mine between 9 and 10 once I get my kids off to school and everything's balanced. I mentioned a second ago that you can drink more than one. Drinking 2 Slims a day actually increases the effectiveness by 43%. So don't feel guilty about that second Slim. It tastes good and it's also good for your body. So that's Slim. I'm going to talk about one of our newer products, then I'm going to hand it off to Jenny to share about some more. But one of our newer products that you might have been hearing the buzz about is our new energy drink, right? It is one of the first clean, natural, plant-based energy drinks that, in my opinion, works incredibly. I absolutely love it. It's called Active, okay? It contains green tea and yerba mate, which are natural sources of caffeine, not synthetic. That's important, guys. You don't want to put synthetic caffeine in your body. One, it doesn't absorb very well, and it's just putting something fake in your body. The more natural you can get, the better, right? So it's a natural source. It's not going to give you the jitters. You're not going to have a crash from it. It's very natural in the way it works in your body. It also contains L-theanine, for mental clarity and focus, which is wonderful. And it has bioavailable forms of vitamins A, C, E, and B. So what does bioavailable mean? It means that it can be absorbed by your body. It's not synthetic. Guys, the nature-made vitamins you buy on the shelf at Walmart, you're probably just peeing them out because it's just synthetic. You're not absorbing them, right? So there is a difference between the natural bioavailability of the ingredients in your supplements over the synthetic lab-created fake ones, okay? So for me, active makes me feel very focused, makes me feel like a super mom. I'm like ready to go, keeps my mind clear and energy high. One of the spotlights of this product that I think is very different than many other energy drinks out there is the nitric oxide, It helps increase the nitric oxide in your body. Okay, so what does this mean? Nitric oxide, naturally produced by our bodies, acts as a vasodilator, which means that it signals the blood vessels to relax in your body, thus increases blood flow. This is great for various things, but it's also really great for like muscle rebuilding. So this is a great pre and post workout drink because it helps repair those muscles because it expands for the blood flow. Gets those key nutrients to all of your muscles, delivering more oxygen, more fuel, more nutrients. So really cool aspect of our energy drink here. So you can expect alertness, performance, that nitric oxide production, reduces oxidative stress. Hello, sign me up. All these good things. So some key differences real quick, and then I'm going to pass it to Jenny, is, for example, let's take Monster. For example, Monster Energy Drink has 200 calories. Okay, that's quite a bit of your daily intake of calories. Active has 25. All right, check. Okay, the next thing, caffeine intake, right? The caffeine content. One Monster can has almost 200 milligrams. That's quite a bit to take all at once. Ours has 100 milligrams. I've known pregnant women and nursing women to take this product because it's very similar to a cup of coffee, but it's got that natural aspect of it so that it works better, but it's still safe. So again, I'm just going to preface this. If you have questions, speak with your doctor, but this is just personal testimonies that I've heard that they've been approved by doctors. And then sugar content. Let's talk about that big one. A lot of energy drinks have massive amounts of sugar. For example, Monster has 54 grams of sugar in one can. I mean, I think that's like, 10 times the amount that you should have in a day over everything that you eat, whereas Active has 3 grams. So you've got a really great balance here. There's no taurine, which is a stimulant, no artificial flavors, sweeteners, colors, and it does not contain maltodextrin. That's high on the glycemic index. So all to say, natural, clean, healthy, plant-based. I mean, my kids sometimes sneak this from me. I have toddlers, so they don't need energy, but I feel comfortable with them drinking it here and there, sneaking it from me. I would not feel comfortable about a Monster. So you drink 1 to 2 a day when you need that lift. And a little tip, mix it with your Slim. It tastes incredible. Tastes like Maui on a beach. I don't know. It's so yummy. Okay, I'm going to pass it to Jenny. She's going to talk a little bit about her health testimony and some more of the products that you may or may not be familiar with.
Okay, sorry, I had to unmute myself real quick. Thank you so much, Tara. My name is Jenny, and I am a Senior Gold Ambassador, and I have been on the Plexus products for about 10 months. And I am super excited to tell you just a little bit about my health testimony, because like Tara, I could spend this entire call talking about my health testimony, but I'm going to give you the short and sweet version. About 10 years ago, I think it's been really like 12, but we'll just say 10, I have struggled with lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and then most recently Crohn's disease, which affects your digestive system. Up until taking Plexus products, I was on a gluten and dairy-free, very clean diet. That's not to say I don't eat very clean now, but 10 months into these products, I am no longer gluten-free or dairy-free. So I will say my body was very inflamed, and I've tried a variety of things to try to improve my health. I suffered from a lot of really yucky symptoms and some really debilitating discomfort that caused my life to not be its fullest. And I have 5 children, and we have a very active lifestyle. And so that was just not something that I was willing to accept as my future. And so I spent many years and many procedures and many different directions, from the pharmaceutical doctor method with prescriptions, to the holistic clinics and some very invasive treatments. Over a period of about 6 years ago, I started learning a lot about gut health and how it impacts your body, pretty much all the way around. Your health is really just rooted in your gut. And I tried a lot of ways of doing this myself. I spent probably tens of thousands of dollars on supplements and probiotics over a good 6 year period, trying to streamline what Plexus has done for me. And I will just tell you, it is impossible to do it on your own, and you're going to waste a lot of time and money. So for the first 6 weeks on starting on the Plexus products, the first things that I noticed was that my fevers, I no longer had fevers. I was running them at least 3 times a week, sometimes every day. I became very regular, which, like Tara talks about, that is that's something that when you're not regular, sometimes it becomes like just the way life goes. And until you become regular, you really don't realize the huge impact that it's actually having on your day. And I also noticed that I was in less pain overall. But it wasn't until about 6 months into the products. And that's one thing we're going to talk about on this tonight, is that this stuff does take time. And as you go along, it just gets better and better. And so at 6 months, I was pretty much pain-free. I had 0 symptoms as far as lupus goes, and my blood work reflected that. I had many levels that were not just in normal range. I had several that were within ideal range, which was huge because it was something that I had been struggling with every 6 months when I was getting my blood work done. After about 10 months on these products, I can say that the best part of this so far, and I can't wait till I get to my 12-month testimony, is I have 1,000 times more energy. I have so much mind clarity and just a feeling of overall well-being. It's kind of hard to explain until you're there, but I will tell you this. Going into my 40s, I feel so much better, more energized. I feel like I'm thriving in my health than I ever did in my 30s or even my 20s. So that's pretty much the basic of my health testimony in a nutshell. And one of the products that I get to talk about tonight, Amy, I thought you were talking to me. Sorry about that. One of the products I get to talk about tonight is Ease. And this little guy right here, I will say hands down, is probably one of my most favorite products to talk about because it has made such a huge impact in my health journey. Now, that's not to say that the gut health products are not standalone revolutionary, but this product right here has done more for me than all of the products together on a daily basis. And I want to tell you a little bit about this. And I've got some little notes here, so if I'm looking down, I apologize. I just don't want to miss anything. But it's comparable to, or I guess the label would be comparable to something like the NSAIDs, so which would be like your Advil, Aleve, and those types of things. Except for those types of things can have some really negative side effects on your organs over time. And the cool thing about Ease is that it does nothing but good things inside of your body. Some of its ingredients is the New Zealand green lip mussel, and it is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It also does benefits for the cardiovascular system. It has incredible benefits for your hair and your nails, your skin, and your immune system. And if you have like a wound, if you've cut yourself or something, this really speeds up the healing process. Another cool thing that is in these is turmeric, and that is becoming a pretty common household word these days, because everybody's becoming aware of how powerful it is as an antioxidant and an anti-inflammatory. You're kind of seeing it on the shelf everywhere. And the cool thing about the Plexus is that it's already capsulated in this product with multiple other anti-inflammatories. So not only are you getting the cleanest version of it, but you're getting like a powerhouse of anti-inflammatory. The other product that, the other ingredient that is in this is the bromelain. And it's a protein digesting enzyme that has been used to treat a wide range of health problems. Anything from like the bone and joint, that's what this is going to address. The serapeptase is also used for like traumatic injuries and inflammation as well in the joints. So this covers such a wide range of inflammatory discomfort that it's not just for like, oh, I've pulled my muscle at the gym. It's also for things like I have rheumatoid arthritis, and this is making a big difference in my life. So I encourage you, if you have anything that has to do with inflammation, and you'd be really impressed with before and after pictures on what this has done for some people's inflammation. So that is ease. The other product that I get to talk about tonight is MetaBurn. And it is a really common product that's found in a lot of our welcome packs. So if you've started recently, you've probably got this guy, more than likely. And it's just a really incredible product. It has some really cool ingredients, just like the Ease and the rest of our products. But what this product does is it is our metabolism boosting product. So it targets really cool areas of the body. The areas that are really a little bit more difficult to work on in the gym, like our thighs, our butt, our stomach, those areas. I call it the mama burn. You know, those mama areas, that is what it's talking about and targeting. It's got some really cool ingredients as well that help assist you with your fat burning, alertness. It does incredible things for your mood and anxiety. So this is just another all-around incredible product to have in your purse. Taking this, you start with one. So you want to start with one, start it before lunch, see how you feel. And then if you notice that you need another one, it's perfectly great to take 2 in a day. The next product that I get to talk about is another favorite, and that is our lean shakes. Our lean shakes come in 3 different flavors. We have chocolate, which is my personal favorite. We have vanilla, and then we also have a vegetarian version, which is the mocha flavor. And that is just a really clean pea protein. The vanilla and the chocolate flavors are whey-based protein, and you can be totally confident in drinking this because it is completely clean and hormone-free. But the other cool thing about it is this works with your macros. And what that does is it puts your body in high metabolism and fat burning mode, which is so important during the day. So you're feeding your body these incredible nutrients because it's got tons of vitamins and minerals inside of this powerhouse of a protein shake. And then in return, when it's in there, it's keeping you full of energy. So you're not going to be having those sugar crashes or running to the fridge for something else in 15 minutes because this thing legit keeps you full. In the very beginning, I had some similar unhealthy eating habits where I would either go long periods of time without eating because I would be really busy, or I would be real snacky throughout the day. And there's a lot of times that I can just do 1 scoop, which is a snack serving size, and that would fill me up for several hours. And then there's times that I really need it for an actual meal, and I'll use the 2 full scoops. And there are some just incredible recipes, but standalone, it tastes incredible. It's not gritty. It's very creamy. It's rich tasting. It definitely tastes like a treat. It is hands down I look forward to drinking my protein shake once and sometimes twice a day. So that is the 3 products that I get to highlight tonight. And now I get to turn it over to Amy, and she is going to share with you her testimony and a couple of products as well.
Hey y'all, my name is Amy Grumman and I am a Sapphire Ambassador with Plexus. So 2 really big portions of my health testimony stand out. When I first started Plexus, I was teaching kindergarten, and at the time, I think I was at the point where I had strep throat like 4 or 5 times in 1 year. So I finally went in and they told me that if I got strep one more time that I was gonna have to get my tonsils removed. And I was not down with that, y'all. I heard it was really brutal as an adult. So I was so excited when these products kind of found me and I was able to get my immunity in check. And since I have started Plexus, I have not had strep throat. So that is a huge win for me, and I also avoided a major surgery. The second thing that really stands out to me is when I first found Plexus, I had already had my first child, and he was about 7 months at the time. But I recently had a daughter who is now 1, and y'all, my pregnancies are night and day. When I was pregnant with my son, Kason, oh Lord, I want to say it was maybe around 20 weeks, my feet were like sausages. They were so big. And when I had Plexus the second go around, I mean, the before and after pictures are crazy. Like, you could see that I already had to take off my wedding ring with my son. And so my inflammation was just so in check. And I really do give that, fully attest that to the Plexus products. They really helped keep everything in a line for me during my pregnancy. And another amazing thing for me is when I had my daughter, my milk supply was incredible. With my son, I was like having to pump to kind of keep my stimulation going in between feedings. And with my daughter, I didn't even have to really pull out the pump. Like it was so refreshing to be able to just walk out the door and not bring a bottle. So it was really, really amazing. So the health testimonies are real. So some of the products I get to talk to y'all about are some of my favorite while I was pregnant. My first is BioCleanse. This is our magnesium and vitamin C supplement. This one really helped me, especially when I was pregnant, stay regular. I also think this guy helped me get my immunity in check when I was teaching kindergarten. It keeps your body at an alkaline, which is really good because when your body is alkaline, sickness and disease can't thrive. So this guy is super awesome. Another one that I love and can't live without is our ProBio 5. It has an ingredient in it called chitosanase, which actually breaks down the cellular wall of the yeast overgrowth in your gut. Y'all, these 2 guys really go hand in hand. This one I kind of like refer to it as it's going to go in and kind of scrub the toilet, and this one's going to like flush it out. So they really, really go hand in hand. They're 2 of my favorite. Took them my entire pregnancy. You definitely need these in your life. Okay, so one of our newest ones is Balance, and I'm gonna look over at some notes because I don't want to miss anything for y'all. So Balance is Plexus's most modern formula for blood sugar support and carb control. It has 3 distinct mechanisms of action, and when taken regularly, each capsule can help neutralize some of the negative effects of carbs and sugars. So some of its benefits are maintaining blood sugars already in the normal range. It supports weight management, helps neutralize enzymes that turn into carbs, helps reduce calorie intake. Can I get an amen? And finally, it's gluten-free, vegetarian, and non-GMO. So that is huge. I definitely love this guy. We used to kind of go to our original carb blocker block, But I am absolutely loving the New Balance. Now that I have incorporated it into my regimen, it's awesome. So I am going to now pass it back to Tara, and she's going to give you some tips on how to take the products.
Okay, so that was like a slew of information for you guys, right? All really good information, and we're going to have this recorded for you guys to revisit, but we just are so excited we don't want to leave anything out. So I'm sure you're thinking, okay, so how do I take all this? All right, we got you covered, I promise. So if you are part of our team and you are on our team page, we have references, and they're kind of like getting started guides. It's like a graphic that shows you exactly how to take it. If you go on our team page and you search #HowToTake, this will pop up. Be sure to connect your newbies with this graphic based on what products they have. If you're new, feel free to mess around in that page, look around what all is in there. But again, if you go to the top and you search #HowToTake, it will pop up and you'll see that we have guides for you. If you are interested in something, be sure to let your friends know, hey, this product sounded good and this product sounded good. They're going to connect you with the best way to get the products for the best amount of money, the least amount of money, and then they will connect you with how to take your products. So don't worry there. Again, it's flexible and it's really, really simple. Okay, so I really want to talk about, for just a brief moment, and Jenny's going to help me on this topic, is expectations, right? So we all come into something new with very, very high expectations, very excited, but I want to make sure that we're all on the same page so that you know what to expect when you begin Plexus, so that we're all on the same page. So one thing that I would encourage you to do is take a before and after. Right? A before picture, which can be scary. No one has to see it. It's just for you. We're not asking you to post it, but have it for yourself so that you can take a look at that. And also, and then take pictures of you going through the process, maybe at 30 days, maybe at 60 days. You might see things different in that before and after that you were not expecting to see. So have that before picture taken. Don't be married to the scale. The scale is a liar. It's a lying thing, okay? Don't be married to it. I've known people that are like, oh my gosh, I'm up a pound, I'm down a pound, I'm up 2 pounds, I'm down and it's like, whoa. There's so much happening in your body, especially a female's body, with water retention. Are you on your period or not? Sorry, men. All sorts of, did you go poo-poo yet today? There's a lot of different things that matter when it comes to what is the scale saying. What I encourage you to do is look at your inches. How are your clothes feeling, right? That's an important one. But before that, before we even get to that, because it will happen for you, I promise, I want you to take note of how your mood is, how your appetite is, how your energy is, how your sleep is. These are going to be the first 4 things that are going to change early on in your Plexus journey: mood, appetite, sleep, and energy. If you start seeing changes within the first week or 2, beautiful. That's what we're looking for. The inch loss and the weight loss will come later. As a matter of fact, I lost inches before I even lost a pound. I lost a whole pant size, y'all. Whole pant size before the scale changed for me. So don't be married to that scale. Okay, I think that was... Yep, that's all I wanted to chat about. Jenny, help us take us home with more expectations.
Yeah, Tara, you put it perfectly. It's all about products. And I think a lot of this also has to do with, like, what are you taking? Because not everybody gets the same products. And so nobody is going to get the same results initially. Yes, long-term wise, a year into this, you're going to be feeling a lot better. It's a hands down kind of thing. But the process to there, your journey is going to look a little bit different than everybody else's, because your body is totally different than everyone else's. We are all created to be our own little unique person. So another expectation that you can think of is, think about the products that you're on. What is the product offering you? Something kind of like ease, it takes time to build up to it. You can start on a really high dose, taking up to 9 a day, and then working back down to, when you have that maintained. It takes a long time for your body to remove inflammation and to start addressing the source of that inflammation. It's the whole process to it. It's not a quick fix. And trust me, you don't want a quick fix. Quick fixes never solve anything. It just band-aids your symptoms. The next thing, like Metaburn, that's something that you could probably start noticing some really quick results from, from the mood boosting. It will help you in your weight loss journey if that's what you're looking for. So that's it's a little more fun product that you might see some quicker results from. The same with like the lean shakes. If you're used to eating yucky drive-through food every day and you go to the lean shake, you're going to notice a difference pretty much immediately. If you choose a lean shake over a greasy cheeseburger, your digestive system, the way you feel after you eat, and the way your body stays energized throughout the day, those are going to be an immediate response. So that's some things that you're going to see pretty quick results from. But if you bought products like our triplex system, those are going to take time to build in our system. So a lot of it just comes down to what products that you're on and what your goals are. And just always keep in mind and remind yourself that it did not happen overnight that we got in the position that we're in and needing the help that we are receiving from Plexus. So we're not going to magically wake up one morning and be all better. It takes time, and it takes a lot of consistency. The other cool thing about this company is that it has an incredible 60-day money-back guarantee. You're not going to be returning your products. You're just going to be getting your money back if you're unsatisfied. And I can tell you just personally, that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen in my business, and I don't think it happens in many of the others' business, because most people fall completely in love with these products. If you're taking them properly, if you're plugged into the groups that we offer for support, and if you're connected to your person, your sponsor, your friend, whatever you want to call them, your coach, that is helping you along your weight loss or your health journey. It just doesn't happen. But if you ever did need that option, it is there. And the other cool thing about that, and then I'm going to finish with this and pass it over to Amy, is that if you started on X, Y, and Z products, and that was your 60-day, whenever you introduce another product, your 60-day starts then. So it doesn't mean 60 days from the day that you started. It's 60 days when you started the product. So it's just a really cool company. It just makes me a little bit more proud to represent this company, knowing that they really stand behind what they say. So Amy, I'm going to let you take it away with talking to us about how we can help ourselves with accountability to be consistent.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jenny. So now we have started these amazing products in our health journey. So now we need some accountability partners, y'all. This doesn't have to be, someone from work. It can be your really, really close friends, or it could be your mom or your husband, or really just anyone that you think you would benefit from having an accountability set up with. So for me personally, I don't do anything without my husband or mama. So they were my first two accountability partners. And then I reached out to a really close friend. And what happened when I did that, when I shared with my three close family and friends, is that I went silver. And what does that mean? It means that I got my products paid for. Y'all, I literally just got on the phone or called my mom or said, husband, let's do this. Super simple. I had no pressure behind it at all. I just wanted to have someone to do this with me, get this journey started with, and those were my three people. So I'm sure you could think of three people to do this with you. One thing I want to share with you is that people are 65% likely to meet a goal after committing to do something with another person. But their chances of success increase to 95% when they regularly check in with their partners. So if you're doing something like this with your mom or your husband or your best friend, I'm sure you're already regularly talking to them. So I challenge you to do that. And y'all, the earning potential for going silver, and that's what we call it, it's our first promotion in our company, is $175 to $422. So that's a pretty good paycheck. I definitely challenge you to think about that. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about that, we're going to have another call that we can get you in on. We'll go a little bit more deeper in depth about that. But y'all, accountability is where it's at. So I challenge you to lock arms with someone and, you know, take this journey on. I'm going to pass it back to Tara, and she is going to close us out.
I don't know about you guys, but I'll take a $422 paycheck, right? That's bomb money. That's awesome. So thank you, Amy, for sharing that. I love that story of just finding those 3 people that are close. In fact, my first 3 were my mom, my grandma, and my husband. So I was like, we're doing this as a family. And I didn't even know that I was earning money. So that was really cool to get products paid for. So like Amy said, if that is something that's kind of interesting to you and you're like, okay, well, what would I say or how do I guide them? That's what this team here, this who we are, this family, who the faces you see, we provide that support for you. So we have every 2 weeks, we have a standing 3-day trial. So let's say that you're like, you know what, I want to share this with somebody, but I don't know how to do that. Hand them a stick or 2 of Slim. Let them try some different products from you. We've got a 3-day trial. We can help plug you in. And then we do the talking for you. They get to be participating in a group event. They can be anonymous if they want. They can be participatory if they want, but they get to learn about the products and the pressure is off your shoulders. All you've got to do is connect them with a sample. So that's really simple for you. And then last, like Amy said, join us next Tuesday, same time, same place, for a call that's super short that kind of goes over, well, what do I do if I want to share Plexus, right? We're going to make it super simple for you, so fun, and we'd love to see your beautiful faces. All right, guys, we so appreciate your time. We hope you have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you around. Bye, guys.